everybody. How is everybody doing? Thank you all for coming in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy December 2nd. Thank you so much. Let me try and move this down a little bit. Excuse me, y'all. And as I sit here in my windows need cleaning on the outside. Yes, I see that. Okay, guys, welcome in Callie King. So happy to see you. Hello Wellness with Frugal Mama. Happy to see you. Miss JoJo and Shetika Woods Crocheting. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. It is about 54 degrees in my corner, and it's a beautiful day, but it's a little chilly, but a very sunny day with a little breeze. And I'm just sitting here in the window looking out and just enjoying. I don't want to go outside. I've been outside, but it's really cold out. So I hope everybody is doing well today, and I hope everybody enjoyed their days off work, their holiday. If you celebrate the holiday, I hope you had fun time with family and with your friends and whoever you came in contact with for those days off. It's a rest day. It's been a rest time for some. The children went back to school today. So it's back to normal, I would say. Hello, Pretermine Days. Betty, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. I appreciate all of you. Can't tell you enough, because we could not do this YouTube thing without all of us. So I am very grateful. So today is the 2nd of December, and y'all, this month, this year has been rolling. Before we know it, it will be 2025. So we got to keep it live in 2025. I am going to shout out members. I'm going to take this time to shout out my channel members and tell you how much I appreciate your support, not only being members, but supporting by watching videos and coming to lives and all of those things. So I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you who have donated cash apps, super stickers, super chats. I appreciate you, and all of the many giftings that I have received in the mail. I appreciate everything. So I'm going to start out by shouting out members, and then I'm going to shout out the 5 community spotlighted people that YT Studio has put out here as being the weekly highlights of the most engaged audience members, the top commenters, and the commenters, as well as members. So let's get to the members, and then we're going to talk about a short talk about behavior. So, members, shout out and a big thank you. Sweet Ree, Wellness with Frugal Mama, Crafty Leo, Good Eats Homestead, Coach Mary Ma, Heather Hunter J, Boss Lady Denise, Ruthie's This and That and Family, Annabelle TV, Insult to Symmetry, Praying Couple Cooking Series, Unique Speaks, Kick It with Alvin, Sandra Clark, aka Boo Bears, OK Lounge with Gwen Michelle, Pre-Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more. Me and Mines, Miss B and Fam, Jerome, MTGV Crime Podcast, VOM, The Voice, It Matters. Fatima Shahida Abdullah, Buddha of Destiny, Namaste. Sammy Joe, 1982 Homestead. Tay Weezy, Georgia Girl, Every Woman Wellness. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. T. Racy C. Positive Corner. Make This Go Viral LLC. Angie. And let's see, Official Jamia and Lakin Kisses. Now, I want to shout out the 6 gifted memberships. Congratulations to you guys. And thanks for the gifted memberships. T. Racy, C. Positive Corner, and Annabelle TV. I have 6 of them. Lisa J. Stocks, Country Hustle 101, Precious Pieces, LP, the LP Dimension, Rooted in Essential Oils, Kick It with the Rooks. So thank you, all of you for your support. And I have these names all written down, and I hope that I have not missed anyone. But let me go back over, because the last thing I want to do is miss someone. Welcome in Grandma Lynn, Murdaba, and everybody. Thank you so much. So let's start over. Lakin Kisses, Official Jamia, and Sweet Ree, Wellness with Fruga Mama, Good Eats Homestead, Crafty Leo, Coach Mary Ma, Heather Hunter J, Boss Lady Denise, Ruthie's This and That and Family, Annabelle TV, Insult to Symmetry, Praying Couple Cooking Series, Unique Speaks, Kick It with Alvin, Sandra Clark, aka Boo Bears, OK Lounge with Gwen Michelle, Pre-Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more, Me and Mines, Miss B and Fam, Jerome, Make This Go Viral LLC, MTGV Crime Podcast, VOM, The Voice, It Matters, Fatima Shahida Abdullah, Buddha of Destiny, Namaste, Sammy Joe, 1982 Homestead, Tay Weezy, Georgia Girl, Every Woman Wellness. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. T. Racy C. Positive Corner, Angie, and I know I already said Make This Go Viral LLC. So thank you all. That said, I don't think I've missed anyone. So let's talk about, hi Journey with Kiki, welcome in everybody. I've talked about the weekly highlights of most engaged audience members. It is called Community Spotlight in the YT studio. The first person, it's only 5 people that are spotlighted weekly. So I want to shout out and give a thank you to these persons that have been chosen by YT Studio, YouTube. OK Lounge with Gwen Michelle is a top commenter, 100 plus comments and a channel member. Thank you so much. She Ray, top commenter, 101 plus comments. Thank you so much. Mike's Chaotic Gardening, 82 comments. Thank you so much. Insult to Symmetry, 6 comments and channel member. Thank you so much. Lala Red XOXO, top commenter and 100 plus comments. So I thank you guys so much for your support, each and every one of you. Now we're going to talk briefly about behavior. We're not going to be here long, just a few minutes, and we will talk about this. Let me see if somebody's saying something, stopping by to say hello here at work. Thank you so much. Kiki, Journey with Kiki. Hello, Butter Roll Boutique, Tamika Davis, and everyone. I think I've named everyone else. Sister Lynn, Pretirement Days, Miss JoJo, Callie King, Wellness with Frugal Mama, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Behaviors. We must correct incorrect behavior. It's a part of training. It starts early on. When we see our children, our grandchildren, those that we may be responsible for, doing things when they're young that is bad behavior, we must correct that behavior. We can never think that our children and our grandchildren are so precious that they don't need discipline, because they do. We have to train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. Though he may stray, but he will come back like the prodigal son. He will not depart from his training. We do our children a disservice when we do not correct incorrect behavior. And we know what it is, but never think that your child is so good. Nobody can tell your child anything. Nobody can correct your child. And I'm talking about people that walk upright. I'm not just talking about somebody who is an abuser. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody that is a molester or whatever. We're not talking about people like that. We're talking about upright, upstanding people, parents, and other relatives, and responsible adults. Children should be able to take correction. This is where we are failing as a society, because we don't correct our children. I have seen children of different races, not just one race, in grocery stores, in shopping centers, cussing back at the parent. Little children. And some parents seem to beg the children, you don't act like that. You're not supposed to do that. You know, they say, please don't say this. Please don't do. You need to correct that child. You need to be firm with that child, because that child will not always be a young baby or toddler or young elementary student, junior high student. That child is going to grow up. And if you don't correct that incorrect behavior, you are raising somebody that will be a menace to society. Somebody that no one wants to be around, somebody that no one likes, simply because you have failed. We don't know everything as a child or as a person raising a child. We don't know everything, but some things can be corrected. You do not let children talk to adults any type of way, being disrespectful. We need to learn this. We need to practice it. We need to do it because you have to raise your child so that if you can no longer raise that child, if you become ill or you're no longer with the child for whatever reason, somebody else can step in and not mind raising your child. So we need to be conscious. Hi, Goodies Homestead. How are you doing? Happy Monday. So we have to be conscious of that. And Grandma Lynn said, when my son didn't listen to warnings, I touched his circumstances. That's right. Absolutely. And I did the same. And it's not to say that every time a child does something that you have to touch them. You can talk to them, but you need to correct them. Hi, Bud and Sue. You cannot have children growing up, young children, just cussing all over the place, not respecting adults, not respecting elders, not respecting themselves, not respecting those around them. We have to correct that behavior because that is incorrect behavior. It is not cute. It is not nice. I don't care what corner of the world you live in. It does not matter. It does not look tasteful. So we need to get on it. Hello, Joshua. We need to get on it and not allow these children to do what they want to do, everything they want to do, to say anything they want to say. We need to get on those butts. We need to let them know this will not be tolerated. I see so much of that these days. I'm from the old school, y'all, and I can hardly take it. The things that I see, the things that parents do not correct, I cannot hardly stand it. I can't stomach it. It makes me sick to my stomach to see people raising children growing up with so much disrespect. Like Grandma Lynn says, give them warnings, put them on in time out, talk to them, and if they still don't comply, then we have to go a further step. Some adults don't know how to comply with rules and regs today because they had no order, they had no structure, nobody correcting them. Loving a child is making sure that you correct this child because you want this child to be a wholesome citizen because one day they will be adults. So please, please, I beg of all of us to take our rightful places as parents or custodial parents and teach our children in the right way. We must do it. We must do it because I remember growing up, what I started saying, because nobody else can do it, but I remember growing up and I had a cousin. And that cousin was so disruptive. Wasn't a bad child like in school or fighting or something like that, but that child was unruly. He would cuss, even back in my day, cuss the parents. They would cuss him back. And I'm talking about 10 years old. You know, I'm talking about young, probably younger than that. To the point that the older relatives in the family did not want to be bothered with him, did not fool with him, did not fool with him because he was undisciplined, unruly. His parents cussed him, he cussed them back. You know, it was bad. And that was the only child in our family that behaved that way. So I have seen it in my own family. I've seen it in others. And it's bad, y'all. Hi, Tamika. Welcome in. It is really, really bad. It's really bad. So one day when your child grows up and seeks employment, can't get along with anybody on the job, can't take directives, want to do what you want to do on other people's jobs, that's because it started at home. It started at home. You didn't correct your child's incorrect behavior. You didn't set boundaries. You didn't set rules and regulations. You just let the child do what he wanted to do or what she wanted to do. And when he or she will go out into society to work on a job, they can't get along with anybody. They can't take directions. Nobody can tell them anything. And they're from job to job to job. No job stability. Just hopping around here and there and everywhere. I realize some children have special needs. But I was in Grandma Lynn's live earlier, and she was talking about the special needs of autism. And I've never seen, like her, so much of that until nowadays. And I think I put that in her chat, in her comments. Every time you look, this special need, that special need, you know, it's one thing or another. You didn't see a lot of that. And I know medicine is more advanced now, and some things they probably didn't have a name for it. Way back, they would just deem the child as being a bad child. And the child was not necessarily bad, but probably had some special needs. As I look back, when I was in school, probably had some special needs or some LD or something like that going on back then. But now, it's like 1 out of every 3 children I'm hearing has this problem or that. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about children with special needs. I'm talking, and then a lot of them are teachable and trainable because I've been around some of them too. And a lot of them know a lot and they can be taught. I'm not necessarily talking about them. I'm talking about these ones that do not have special needs and you just let them run amok. That is what I'm talking about. It's not good. It's not good and it's not cute. Let me see if I can get in the chat. Joshua said, I'm not feeling energy because people are mistreating me and my parents at the shelter. I'm about to go to another shelter, hopefully this week, and wait for 2-bedroom apartment by winter or spring 2025. I'm sorry to hear that, Joshua, and I pray that you all will find the right home, the right shelter to move into where you will get better treatment. Praying for you and your family, Joshua. Because it's never okay to mistreat anybody for any reason. That is not a good thing. So I just wanted to come out and shout out members, and a big shout out to all of you in the chat. A big thank you to all of you. I don't want to leave anyone out. Thank you all for your support, your love, and your coming to my lives to interact with each other. I appreciate that so much. Don't want to leave anybody, right, Miss Patty? Joshua loves good vibe. Yes, I think we all need good vibes, good energy around us, good motivation and inspiration. No one wants to be beaten down with words. So we have to treat people well. We all have to learn how to treat everybody. Don't single out one certain person to mistreat. Learn how to treat, not mistreat, everybody, everybody, each and every one, because we're all human. We all have feelings, and nobody wants to feel less than. Let's uplift people, encourage people, pray for people. And I pray, Joshua, that you all will find the right place. Um, if not before the end of this year, but by 2025, early 2025, because I know there couldn't be a good feeling not having your own place, and then on top of that, being treated unkindly. So a lot of people are going through a lot of things, and Wellness with Frugal Mama says parents don't want their children to dislike them. Like Michelle Obama said, I'm not my child's friend. They don't have to like me. They have to respect me. And I agree. You want to have open communication with your children so that they can feel free to talk to you about things that are going on with them. But you are not your children's, well, I'm not my children's drinking buddy, my children's party buddy, or whatever. I mean, it's nothing wrong if somebody is having wine over dinner. I'm not talking about that. But just to be going out juking, as we said in my community, going out juking with your children, and a lot of times people cannot handle alcohol. It's called spirits, and I can understand why it's spirits, because all types of spirits begin to come out when you drink alcohol and you cannot handle your liquor. So yes, we want to be our children's friends in a way that they can come and talk to us, but not to like us or just let them do what they want to do so they can be my friend or I can be their friend. Not that type of friendship. No, I agree, Frugal Mama. I agree. Precious Pieces, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much, and congratulations for the membership gift that you received. But and I thank you for coming in. You always come and support anyway. I thank you for all of that. So we have to set boundaries. We have to set boundaries. I have a brother, my oldest brother. I'm older than he, but he is my oldest brother. And he had a birth defect of MS. And he had to be, well, boundaries and rules had to be set for him. He was a handful. He was a handful. But still, boundaries had to be set. He was not allowed to just do whatever he wanted to do or say whatever he wanted to say. So I'm familiar with special needs children. I've been around them, even in my own family, my brother. But he didn't like the boundaries, but they had to be set. So I know you can set boundaries even with special needs children. You're well, precious pieces. I'm doing very well as well. Joshua said, I'm truly a spiritual person. Okay, that's good, Joshua. And let's see if I've missed any comments before I get off here. See if somebody said something. Time will tell, Marley says. Oh, that's what Joshua says. And everybody is speaking to everybody. And so happy to see all of you beautiful people. And I'm just kind of looking. It seems like everybody is, this person says, how, and maybe gone, how can I stop gambling? Gambling, maybe you need to see a counselor. Seek counseling for that problem. Murder boy, seek counseling for that. Peaceful blessing, Shetika Woods crocheting. Yeah, so I think I've spoken to all of you, and it's time for me to go now. I have been on for 32 minutes, I believe. So we are going to end the live. It wasn't going to be a long, long live, just to shout people out and thank everybody, and then just talk about correcting incorrect behavior. Parents, some parents don't like to hear it when you call it out, but we got to start calling these things out. We got to start calling them out, because if we don't, they're going to lie dormant in people. If we don't bring this to the attention and make these parents aware that this is not healthy. It's not healthy for your child. It's not healthy for anyone who has to be around this child. Don't wait until this child becomes an adult, because you have to bend the sap while it's young. You can't, once it's old and tough, you can't do anything with it. You can't bend it. You can't do anything with it. So bend the sap while it is still young. And I want to thank all of you for coming in and participating in the chat. And I will see you guys on the next video. You all have a great rest of your week. Be careful out here. Watch your surroundings always. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. And may the Lord make his face to shine upon you.